What's up, y'all? It's Nate Almighty, aka the Global Dark Skin Ambassador. Real talk. It's about 9 in the morning, and I've been persuaded to give my take on this whole Charlamagne the God, Jessica Reid situation. For those of us who've been living under a rock, okay? Charlamagne the God has come under fire again, being because Kwame Brown brought this up again as a rebuttal, since Charlamagne the God loves to gossip about men and speak negatively of men. So Kwame Brown brings up the fact of what Charlamagne did in 2001 to this woman who goes by the name of Jessica Reid. Now, how the story goes and what the court documents say is that Charlamagne the God, at 22 years old, even though in interviews he's claimed he was about 20, at 22 years old, he picks up two young girls that are about 15 at the time. Jessica Reid was definitely 15, and he gave these girls Spanish fly. And the girl says that Charlamagne engaged in sexual acts with her while she was intoxicated against her will. And on camera, she seems like she was never interested in Charlamagne ever in history, right? So clearly, Charlamagne took advantage of this woman when she was 15 years old, and he was 22 years old. But this is my thing, and this is what I hate, okay? All right? No one is acknowledging the clear stupidity and bad parenting of Jessica Reid's mother, okay? We gotta stop this shit where women are such big victims that there's no blame at all, no accountability for any women who either get themselves into situations or the women's parents who did not make the right call on parenting that would have protected their children from getting into these situations, okay? There's this phrase that people like to throw out there called victim blaming. Okay, we're not blaming the victim in this particular situation, being that she was 15 at the time and lived under the roof of her mom. But I am gonna say that, hey, 15 years old, and you're bold enough to bring a 22-year-old man into your house to meet your mother. The fact that you have the audacity to do that at 15 years old, okay? I'm gonna say how it was. Jessica Reid was most likely a fast young woman, okay? She did not speak about how she lost her virginity that night. So she was already fucking before she even met Charlamagne. And she was 15 years old when she met Charlamagne, okay? 15 years old. 15 years old. And she had the audacity to introduce this man to her mom. I'm watching her and her mom on camera talk about how they met Charlamagne and her mom giving up this excuse, talking about, well, when I first met him, he seemed like the guy who wanted to play brother to my young daughter. What do you mean you thought that this man wanted to play brother to your young girl? Charlamagne was lying about his age. He was 22, saying he was 20 years old. My thing is this: where's the accountability? Where's the acknowledgement of the clear stupidity of Jessica Reid's mother, okay? What I mean by stupidity is this. This is clearly a single parent home. Was no father in that house, because even if the father was a fuck nigga, there's no way he would have allowed his daughter to go out anywhere with Charlamagne, with being a 20-year-old man, or some people say kid, who's escorting a 15-year-old young girl and her friend anywhere. Clearly there was no man there. So already you have a mother who had a bad judgment of character, because look how, and if the young girl's father was there and then maybe he died before the girl got to that age, all right, cool. But still, stupidity. Are you telling me you didn't think for 1 second that this 20-year-old man was trying to have sex with your daughter? You thought that a 20-year-old man had no other business with your daughter besides trying to have sex with your daughter? Is this what we really doing? We really gonna act like, yes, Charlamagne is foul. Charlamagne is scum of the earth for what he did, okay? But Charlamagne is gonna get 75% of the blame. The other 35 is her stupid mom. Her mom was stupid. Her mom was an idiot. Are you really gonna tell me? You really gonna tell me that your sense of judgment, your sense of character judgment is that bad that you're allowing your 15-year-old daughter to hang out with not only boys at 15 years old, without you trying to put some type of boundaries on that, but you letting her be escorted to parties by boys that are older than her? Period? This is what we doing? Nobody is talking about the fact that Jessica Reid's mother is very much to blame for this. It's her fault that her daughter, because her daughter did not run away from home when this happened. Her daughter did not escape from the house, sneak out the house while her mother was sleeping. Her mother willingly, basically gave her daughter to a sexual predator. That's literally what happens. Where's the accountability for these women, man? We all know what Charlamagne did wrong, but nobody's gonna mention the fact that her mom literally met Charlamagne at 22 years old, claiming he was 20. Met him, had him in her house, and gave her daughter permission to go out with him anywhere. She didn't have the common sense to think, hey, this guy who's clearly older than you works at a radio station. No little kids work at a radio station. Your daughter's a little fucking kid at the time. It didn't occur to your dumb ass that this young kid will possibly try to have sex with your daughter. This young girl who met Charlamagne through another man that she knew, who she probably had sex with, he's passing her off to Charlamagne. Nobody is speaking on this. Nobody at all. Nobody is acknowledging the accountability that our women do not have when things go wrong, okay? Are our women that free that they literally have a license to be stupid? And no matter what, it's supposed to be the man's fault? There's no situation with a man and a woman that the man is more than 50% wrong. More than 50% to blame. There's a whole nother person involved, man. Period, man. Don't talk about the bad things men do to women if women have the power to help prevent these things from happening and they don't, okay? Jessica Reid's mom is an idiot. Jessica Reid's mom is the #1 reason why this thing happened to Jessica Reid by Charlamagne the God. She basically gave Charlamagne the green light to do this to her daughter, okay? Charlamagne the God is foul. Whatever the universe has in store for him to happen to him, he's gonna get what he deserves. But guess what though? Her mom is equally as foul, equally as stupid, equally an idiot. Period.